Hey guys, it's Scott. It is, what is today? Tuesday? December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. Got a little ride tonight. Not too long in terms of distance, 12 and a half miles. I'm actually wearing regular shorts tonight. Now I'm thinking I should maybe rethink this. A little too late for that now with 3.5 minutes to go. Got a few people here already. I saw Amy and Mike and Chris, John Randall out there. See if Booze kind of sneaks in here. And see what we got this Tuesday night. I tell you, my wheels they're a little, there's Ron, a little sore. I mean, by a little, I mean kind of a lot. Look at my guy flying. What's up with that? I just had this connection problem. Yeah, they're sore. They're sore. We got a nice little climb in tonight's ride, too. Chris knows it well. This is the course that I think I told you was kind of flat, and then it is really mostly flat except for one little part that is a significant climb. But we got a good team. Arsh! Is that Arsh? An Arsh sighting. He's back. Incredible. Very excited about that. Excited to see Arsh. I think the last time we saw Arsh, we were doing like a 3.5 hour ride, and then he didn't show up anymore. We didn't know if he was going to come back. There's Mickey. All right. Well, yeah, my quads are just not happy with me right now. I did do legs yesterday too. Aside from that countryside tour ride we did last night, that was no joke either. I mean, that climb was pretty significant. I really need to kind of flush out these wheels just a little bit. To the cult. He couldn't leave. He couldn't leave. He came back. They always come back. Oh man. I went cotton t-shirt today. By the way, the plan is to finish this ride. Is this day 8? Yeah, what did I do? Did I write day 7? Wow, look at this crew. Greg is in now. Zach Boyven is here. Woo! This is great. Yeah, I think I messed up the title. I'll change it post ride. But anyway, the plan today is to get this ride done, and then I got to do some of that too. I haven't oiled the chain here in like over a month. We are off. Just us tonight, by the way, Ron, if you noticed. Look at this ride, man. Excellent. I'm definitely going into the warm-up mode here. But the idea is to finish this ride and jump on the treadmill for a mile or two. Just get those. I haven't done any running in over a week, and the whole reason for the ordinary half marathon was to get back in the swing of things. At least that was my purpose. And I ran 4 out of 5 days in a row, and I felt really good about myself. And then I just sort of let it hit the fan. So we'll see how this goes today. Oh, the bee already passed me. She's already ahead of me. Alright, start eating into this elevation right away. Alright, so here's a little confession. I shouldn't say it so loud because I think Steph can hear it upstairs. I had a really good morning diet-wise. Solid morning. I went 2-egg omelet. We buy these little ham steaks and we dice them up. So a little ham, little onion. Solid breakfast. Then lunch was salad. Steph and I split. We had arugula, cucumber, red pepper, balsamic, and tuna. Solid. Solid day so far. This is where it comes unraveled. I had to go out and run some errands. And I tell you, man, I passed Dunkin' and I was like, oh, I kind of wanted a donut, but I didn't really want it. It's coming. It's coming. For whatever reason, I was really just craving something cold and sweet. Cold and sweet. And the next place I passed was McDonald's, and I hate going to McDonald's. I absolutely hate McDonald's. Hate it. But all of a sudden, envisioning the vanilla milkshake in the brain started happening. And I had to make a U-turn in the road in order to get there. And I did it. Confession. Pulled into the drive-thru. I did not. When they asked if I wanted the whipped cream, I said no. So, it doesn't really matter. Got the milkshake, and I hammered it down before. My drive was like a 5-minute drive home. I didn't want to take it into the house. So, hammered the milkshake before I got home. I get into the house. Small victories, no whipped cream. Exactly. Get into the house. My mother-in-law is there. She just went and did some food shopping. She's like, oh, I got you a treat. What'd you get me? Oh, I bought 3 cupcakes. One for me, one for Stephanie, one for you. And I'm like, now I gotta do it. Gotta do it. So I went cupcake. Milkshake and cupcake within an hour. Other than that, my day was great. I mean, had chicken and broccoli for dinner. But I don't think you can escape that. There's really no... there's really no coming back from a cupcake and milkshake in one day. So, I'm going to have to remember that as I finish up today's workout on the treadmill. Don't worry, I will not live stream the treadmill. I did weigh myself this morning and the number was lower. It was good. Good trajectory. Oh, Mike. It did not. There were no bringing of the boys to the yard. Well, here's a little comfort. We're 10% done with all of the climbing today. We will not be doing the volcano climb here. Kinda. It goes through your property taxes. Unless he teaches a private school. I don't know the Every Little Step misheard lyrics. Everybody simply stinks. I don't even know how you get that from Every Little Step. That's a solid tune, man. Bobby Brown had a couple of good years there. Good Enough. Remember Good Enough? It's a solid tune. And My Prerogative. Yeah, so there's nothing you can do about the milkshake and the cupcake now. The cupcake was on the smaller side. It wasn't like one of these giant ones that you see. I'm content with a kind of a lower wattage today. Trying to just make it through. Especially backing it up with a run. I will not be running on Zwift. I have two computers down here. I have a laptop that I run on Zwift and then a desktop that I live stream. So I want to transition fairly quickly to the run. I didn't want to have to deal with everything connecting and all that. Todd Seiden. Amy, we dropped Amy far back. Let's see if these guys catch up. Amy must have had some kind of connection issue. So yeah, by the way, you can see my try. I know, yeah, Todd was late. Oh, look at it for our van action. Todd was late. I didn't see him in the beginning. I feel like maybe we dropped some. I don't know. Now we're all here. I tell you, man, that vanilla milkshake hit the spot. It hit the spot. Here's the worst part. I got home and I put the empty container in the console of my car, and so it's there. So I got to get rid of it before tomorrow morning when we take the baby into daycare, because Steph and I usually go together. So I got to get rid of it. That's true, Ron. We would never see it if those guys are behind us. I think Amy, did we lose Amy? You know, sometimes there are little breaks. So she might just have to get one of those. I don't know. You might see her pop in again at the bottom. I don't know. Gonna be a little bit of elevation here on this little gravel stretch. Not long enough. Do we lose Arsh? Oh, there he goes. Talk a little bit about tomorrow night's ride, because that's going to be a big one. It's Road to Ruins. 19 miles, but pretty much, not all, but a lot of it's gravel. Which means even on the gravel bikes, it's slow. Pretty sure there's some good climbing in there too. It's the jungle loop. So see how we lost all these people? We'll get them right back. That's what I wonder if, you know, like now we dropped Todd. Because I went into like a different zone. But once Todd gets there, he'll pop back on. Could also be my Wi-Fi. Who knows? Yeah, they do. I mean, we did this a little bit last night, right? If I remember right, it's kind of like a big cup, right? It's all down and then it's all up. The climb is solid. It's a good amount of work. But my guess is we cover those 19 miles. It's going to take over an hour with the gravel and the climb. Not much more, but a little more. You never know. Now that I've thrown down the gauntlet, one of these guys will try to prove me wrong. Greg or Ron or Mike. Challenge accepted. See what I mean? Thursday night ride is, the trivia ride is going to be, I think it's TikTok. It's another kind of course that we do all the time that's very flat. Drink that water, especially those of you who are running after. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you think 19 miles. If you guys put it together, a good effort, even on the gravel, I think you got it. But the climbs, you just never know. You never know. I tell you, man, you know, it feels good. Honestly, it feels really good riding with you guys on a consistent basis again. We kind of lost it. We tried, you know, to keep it together. And went through some tough stretches there. But as much as, you know, this challenge that we're doing, it is not, you know, it's not perfect for tri training right now because, you know, there's just, it takes away too much. It just takes away too much from the other disciplines to ride so often. But what's the glitch you got? You're attached, you just at the back. Are you just, because you're at the back even though you're pushing more watts? Yeah, I'm with you there, Ron. So even though it might not be like the... Ouch. Yeah, look at that. Greg's pushing over 3 watts per kilogram. He's on the back. I don't get that either. This keep everyone together mode, they really should sort of release whatever it is that the algorithm is supposed to be. Why it glitches on 29 miles an hour. Because it is off a lot. Across the dock here. But yeah, I think that sacrificing the efficiency of training for something that's fun, that makes it more consistent, sort of guarantees more consistency. Look, now I'm in the back, and I can't catch up. Come on, guys! Oh, I hate you all. Thank you, rubber bands. That wasn't fair. Here's the climb, by the way. You ready, Chris? This is the one that you cursed me out. But you can see it right across the bridge. I'm not a big fan of these little island climbs. There's a couple of them. Yeah, I tell you, I'm still at the rear. I'm not catching up. As long as I'm still attached, because I'm gonna go back on this hill for sure. Here comes the climb. Is that a Miley Cyrus song? But I hate these little. There's another one too over by the other side, on the other side of the big hill here. Very similar. I just hate it. Hate it. Squeaky squeak. I don't know, I can't stand her. That's the song, Zach. Not for how he raised her. Maybe musically. We are making a good way up this hill. You guys are pushing nice. See Ron at 4. Ron typing at 4 plus watts per kilogram. You can see Ron going all the way up front, pushing up that hill. Here we go, steepness. And squeakiness. There's that bridge. Todd's gonna have to climb that on his own. That sucks. All right. Good work, guys. That's the bulk of it. Obviously, we got a little bit more. If I get a megaphone, I don't know what you're talking about. Chris, we got up, Chris. That was the part where you cursed me out. Well, we got up. Still added some elevation here at 3% grade. Amy, look at Amy. Well, what's interesting here is Amy's 3 minutes back, but listed below Todd. And Todd's 5 minute back. So what's up with that? Zwift? And again, if you guys are watching, if this was one of our longer rides, we would all stop and wait. I don't want people to think that when we do the big epic rides that we're going to have to like leave people in the dust. That's a team effort. This one is the shorter ride. I mean, if I can complete it on my own, and I have multiple times on this route, if I can complete it on my own, you can. Does that sound wrong? Does that sound bad? I bet Amy and Todd have both of these badges anyway. You know, I guess the way I put it is like, if I was behind, would I want people to stop? Or, I mean, I probably would. But would I make people stop? No. But if I was doing like the pretzel, yeah, I would quit. I would quit if I had to do that on my own. So yeah, the bigger ones, yeah, we'll stop and wait. By the way, I have barely made a dent on this level 43. I've been riding a ton, but barely a dent on the next level there. I give it to all you guys that have level 50. I think Greg has it. I wonder what Kyle is. Kyle's probably level 50. I think Jamie Chase is definitely level 50. Anthony Park rode with us once a long time ago. He's level 50. I don't know why they don't expand that. I mean, why not just keep going up to infinite levels? Makes no sense. It should be like, if you get to level 50, you get like a free month of Zwift or something. And the question is, I guess, what level will I be on March 31 when we finish this thing? Oh, by the way, tomorrow, Stephanie's got to go out, which leaves me with the baby, which is big pressure. Because I gotta get that kid down before I ride. tonight was not a good sign of success. Tonight I tried to put her down at 7:30, and as I was loading up Zwift, she's 2 floors up. I could hear her screaming. She's still crying. Steph's trying to put her down, but she stopped crying and she must be asleep now. We'll see how that works tomorrow. No bike shorts for me today. Partially because doing the run right after. Five miles here to go, guys. Good work here tonight. Now if you're running after this, you don't really care if you cool down or not. It's alright if you're tired and you want to slow down, but you don't need that heart rate to come down until after the run. Yeah, look at Greg back there. He's 2.6. Just not catching up. Silly. Oh, another thing, next week on Wednesday is another USA triathlon ride for me. Now, I put in a request to do the course that we're supposed to do, but my contact says he's never requested a course. They just give him whatever they get. So, might be a tough week for me next week. That workout's going to be pretty solid. It's another trivia workout. This is actually the one some of you guys rode with me about a month ago, a little more than that actually. And yeah, it was like that workout from hell. I know, right, Ron? Well, here's an interesting thing, is that Team Ordinary is now listed as an Ironman sanctioned team. So if you sign up for an Ironman sanctioned event, you can represent Team Ordinary, which is cool. I don't think they know Cena follows me. Maybe I'll send another DM to Cena, have him reach out, see if he's got any pull with Zwift. We'll see how that works out. I will still set up the normal ride at 8:30. I think we're going to get a lot of people this time. I think most people are now indoors for the winter. A little downhill, help make these last few miles go by a little quicker. I don't know, for whatever reason I thought this ride was going to take a little less time, but it is a long 12.5 miles with the climb. It is it's significant. What happened to our speed? I'm on 0. Look at that. I am on 0. Just came off a big downhill. And I just like, it's like I'm stuck in the mud. What is that? Algorithm. We lost Zach. Yeah, I thought I just saw him and he's gone. Yeah. That looks like a connection problem. I don't want to jinx it, so of course I will. We've done pretty well. You can go, all right, so if were you doing go on to dashboard, right? Wow, it's not on there. I swear I used to be on here. That's kind of interesting. Oh, hello. Don't know what that was. Here, I'll hit it again. Don't really know what that was. Little wave. Little thumbs up. See what this is. Nothing. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Only an option in a workout. Lord knows I haven't done one of those in a long time. How far back I dropped. There you go, rubber man. Thank you. Hey, Kyle. Kyle giving us the ride on. Yeah, we did drop Zach there, huh? Maybe he had like a 30-minute max. No, we are not layering this quest with workouts. That is for sure. But I will, I will say, like the climbs kind of inherently, we are due for an FTP test, but it's going to be hard to find a good time to do it. I'll tell you what we can do though, is maybe get to like the Christmas holiday. We have a couple days off, 24th and 25th, and I don't know what the ride is on the 26th, but we can set the course to a relatively easier one. Hopefully, meaning it's on the schedule that day, and do an FTP test over our next course that we need to do. Fridays are clear. Most of the Saturday rides I think are pretty easy. I forget kind of the process that I laid it out. I know, so I stuck all the epic rides on Sundays. Every morning is free, yep. However, every morning, except for Saturday, comes after a night of riding. Not exactly optimal for an FTP test. We are due for one of those though. I'm sensing that we're going to do okay. But let's take a look at the schedule and see if there's a day that we can do it. That makes sense. I mean, think about doing it on a Saturday. If we have like an easy course that we're riding and we want to overlay the FTP test, is that, I mean, Saturday is our running day. That's the only significant run day that we have. easy bike course and a run, a decent run. Now for Mike and Chris, like, that's not so detrimental for you guys, because even after March 31st, you have April, May, June. You have all those months to still work up the run. And you'll be in good shape from all this stuff. I'm a big fan of Sugar Ray. Not a big fan, but a moderate fan. A little over a mile to go. We've hit 500 feet. There we go. So Sunday's ride is the London Pretzel, which I think is like 37 or 38 miles, and Box Hill twice. I don't think that's going to be any harder than the France ride we just did, the Petit Buccal. One more mile to go. Remember, no real need to cool down if you're used to doing that. We will be in the jungle tomorrow, the jungle loop. Isn't it the lion sleeps tonight, Greg? Here we go. Well, this is the arch, but we still got a little way to go. I'm willing to bet most of you guys have this badge. I think you get the badge right at the arch if you don't have it. Amy and Todd, sorry for leaving you guys behind. Zach, I hope you just had a ditch and you didn't drop connection unintentionally or something. Arsh is back. Arsh, baby. Who is the coach of? Oh, Mike's in right here. Oh, here's another thing, is I get another client coming on board in the new year, and she's training for a marathon, and she's local, which means I'm in trouble. I'm gonna have to run. You're welcome, guys. This is awesome. 0.2 miles to go. Where is that blue line? By the way, way more than 500 feet of elevation here. I don't know where they get these numbers and why they're always off. I hardly typed at all today. I think it's because I'm not wearing bike shorts. And here we go. Where's that blue line? Doesn't count on the lead-in. Stupid lead-ins. Well, I mean, it said 12.5 miles, and that was right. Anyway. All right, guys. Nice ride. I'm happy with that. Time for me to get on the treadmill. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. 8:30 Eastern for the Road to Ruins. Get those gravel bikes ready. 196. Nice work, man. All right, let's take a peek quickly. I didn't really try to crush it at all today. Probably because I had the milkshake. It's all the milkshake and the cupcake. Good stretch. Here was our climb, right? Here's our climb. Topped out at 315. I had nowhere near critical power, I don't think. Right, if I did, it would be this area in here, but nothing. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow.